Hello, this is Dell again. Today I'm going to show you how to do a DIY of a small office. We've got about 10 people and we just redid a residential to converting to a commercial development across the street. So now we need to move out. They're going to develop it, knock the house down, and that'll be another video. So I'd like to show you how we're going to convert this little office, and it's about a 30-year-old building and it needed some upgrades on it. It's a pretty good rate. We used our standard commercial real estate lease for one of the buildings we've owned in the past. If you don't have a realtor, you probably should have them review the lease and maybe help you negotiate the terms. Let me show you how the layout goes. So start looking at buildings. Go around in the areas you want to be in, compare rental rates. We have about 10 people that we need for office. We found a great possibility here, but as you can see, this red carpet has to go. Start by roughing out your office layout, and then go online and choose some colors and the layout and the look that you want for your office. And we chose laminate flooring for most of the space. It's low allergens, easy to clean. This stuff is about $1.25 a foot to purchase, $1.25 to install, so $2.50 all in. You can add rugs to make it your own. Once you're committed, go ahead and start cleaning up your drawings. You've got to be able to give it to your phone and internet guys to know where to put the cabling. And also share your drawing amongst your office. The phone system and IT then we'll get you to review some of that here in a minute. It's about $300 per phone. So negotiate the terms of your lease and begin. This is going to be a laminate floor. Here we had to go over this a thin layer of concrete that's over the wood flooring. Never seen that before, but that's the way they did it. And so we had to kind of level it out and get ready for the laminate flooring in the office. There'll be 3 offices in here as well. And we'll do the laminate on the floor, and then the steps will be called steps. We got the laminate, bringing that into this first section. Good. Took just a couple hours. Laminate flooring in the back. Jake's office. They're still not done over there with the carpet. They'll do that next. In that section. You got the blowers on here on the filler just to make sure on the glue that it's tight. Things moving along nice. So we got the finished floor here. Finished up the laminate on the lobby, coming in from outside, and then we went ahead and put carpet on the steps coming up, and we chose to put the laminate, and we'll put some non-slip rugs here on the laminate, going into the right side of the building, and then our suite here. Okay, so the laminate is all complete. We've already seen that. And what we're doing, I'm going to put some cubicles in here. This room is so big, we're just going to put up some cubicles. I've started on this one, a couple of pieces, we mount them, and then we're building a little wall here. It'll be a decorative wall to create the third small office. This here is another office, and then we had them to do carpet here. This will be the conference room. And then one more office here. So we're gonna build this wall, and what I'm doing here, most carpenters know how to lay out a wall. If you're not sure, basically you want to make sure that when you put the drywall up, it's 4 feet wide. You want to make sure that it lands when you put the screws in the drywall. They want to be right in the middle of the 2x4. So when you do your layout of your bottom plate, when we stand the wall up, that'll be the top plate. We made the identical marks, and then we'll put 2 screws in the bottom, 2 screws in the top, and then your wall is square, and we can stand it up into position all together rather than try to build it standing up. So let me finish up this wall, and we will, I'll show you as we get it stood. I put in the, finished up the wall. What I ended up doing was taking that post, I put it up here, mounted it to the structure of ceiling, and then I put the drywall panels in like we talked about at 16 inches on center. I'm gonna add this glass feature to the wall, so I put these little trim pieces on and mounted it to the ceiling, and then I'll put, already put 1 piece of glass in. I had these at the house, and I'm gonna put the second one in. Right now, EJ is putting in getting ready to put in the data cabling. EJ, how many of the cables do you have, and what size cables are they?
These are low voltage Cat 5E cables. They will handle anything low voltage, anything over that. They'll structure, they'll break, they won't work. It's unrestricted for low voltage for computers, phones.
Okay. And so all these cables here that you're running, you have to go to each office outlet,
yes,
right?
Sir.
And then they go up. Do you run them inside the walls?
Inside the wall.
Okay, they go inside the walls through those, and each office will have that, and it goes up over the ceiling.
Correct.
And then across the ceiling, down through this hole, and we're going to set our...
To this D mark right here.
That's a D mark.
Right.
And that's where you'll bring in the...
Correct. All the signals from AT&T, internet, phone will be punched down right here. The phone system, which is the PBX, will be punched down, mounted here, and each will have a 66 block attached to it, and it will go to each and every jack that I'm running right now. Right now we're doing the cabling. Once that's finished, and all the dirt and everything is taken up, office is open for business. You can pick up your phone and you'll be able to talk.
All right. Thank you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Here's a picture of the PBX final phone system with the cords tied together. This is a kind of the way we're going to run the lines, the 3 lines and then a fax line. And then what we'll do here to finish up is put this little screen wall to cover it up. Our pictures on the wall. I've got the conference room set up. We've got to get some chairs. We've got the water machine, refrigerator, kind of a break area. We'll have the flat screen for Apple TV, visual, and then I've hung some photos on my wall and put that antique cabinet in. And this is pretty much finished. I'm going to add a couple of, maybe a credenza in here. So we're walking across. We'll hang up an SVN core covenants, some furnishings. Lissa's moved in. I've got to finish that wall. I'm about to show you a video on that for a slat wall, shiplap. This will be a couple more. Derek's moving in. Jeff's got to move in his stuff. And Asna. I'm going to go ahead and put this slat wall up. And so I went to Home Depot and bought these 8-foot pieces. This wall was built basically to go 8 foot plus 14, plus or minus 14 inches. So it works out where you put 2 pieces on the vertical, and then put the slats in for a 6-foot wall at 4.5 inches. That's 16 panels. So I just started with the little nail gun with 2-inch nails and just putting them in one a piece. I'll show you how to install one here. So we're just putting these panels up, and I've got my stack of 8-footers, and just make sure that the finished side is on the outside edge. Butt them up against the piece that I've set on the vertical, and just take your nail gun with 2-inch nails so it gets through the 1/2 inch to 3/4 board, through the 1/2 inch drywall, and then into the 2x4 stud. Butt it up against to it. Find your stud lines on the back of the wall. Remember we went 16 inches on center. Just go along the 16-inch lines. On the top edge. When we finish that, then we'll put the end panel on. Okay, so we just went ahead and finished up the wall, put up the top piece and trimmed it out because the top dimension came out to be 2.5 inches on top. So I found a 3-inch piece of material that I had to put on top of it. And on the back side, Liz wanted to put a garden style office themes, not quite done yet, but she wanted a green, like a, I don't know, AstroTurf on the inside. So we just sprayed some adhesive, put it on, and then put the 4 trim boards up. So we finished up the office here, and what we did is we needed another, like a little cubicle space in this unit. But these are the finished offices, decorated out,
Let me see if we can do it like 11 o'clock tomorrow.
working office.
I want to see what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is Wednesday, right? Yes, I think we go around Wednesday.
Okay, so there you have it. Remember to hit like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hope you have a great day.